Hi, I'm Pastor Scott. This is Extraordinary Connection, and I'm glad you're here. Have you ever seen the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis? The Northern Lights happen when solar winds from the sun blow across the Earth's North Pole, and the magnetic field of the pole splits the energy of those solar winds into protons and electrons. And when those tiny atomic pieces hit our atmosphere, it makes the dancing lights. I think the Northern Lights are one of God's most beautiful creations. It's artistic, it's awe-inspiring, it's jaw-droppingly gorgeous. The lights are a natural miracle from God to us. Psalm 19:1 says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork." Do you think when the psalmist wrote that line, he was thinking of the regular night sky, or was he viewing the northern lights? Have you ever seen them before? I've managed to see the northern lights a few times, but in order to see them, in order to witness this great handiwork of God, it took a little effort on my part. The lights aren't viewable all the time, so to see them takes preparation, planning, and the act of actively looking for them and being in the right place. For one thing, the northern lights are always best viewed at night, so in order to see the northern lights, you have to stay up late at night until it's dark, sometimes intentionally staying up until the wee hours of the night. The times I've best seen them have always been way past my bedtime. I had to make an effort to stay up and witness them. And as obvious as it seems, you have to be looking up into the northern sky, to the night sky. You won't see the northern lights looking at your feet, will you? Second, you can only see the northern lights when the atmospheric conditions are perfect. It can't be too cloudy or too overcast, and those solar winds have to be hitting the North Pole just right. So to see the lights takes a bit of preparation and study to know when the best time to be looking for them is. I suppose you could try and stay up every single night to find them, but with a little preparation and understanding, you greatly increase your chances, right? And third, you have to be in the right spot too, don't you? The farther north you are, the closer you are to the North Pole, the more likely you'll be to see the lights. We lived in the copper country for many years, so being that much closer to the North Pole made it possible to see the lights more frequently. In order to see this natural miracle from God requires intentionality, preparation, location, and simply looking in the right spot at the right time. And you know what? That's the secret of witnessing any miracle from God. We all want to witness God's handiwork in our lives. We want to experience the miracle God performs, but so often we miss them because we aren't prepared to see them. We aren't looking at the right spot, and we aren't in the right place. To witness the miracles of God, we need to understand how God works. Sometimes God does do the big healing, the miraculous, you can't explain it no matter what, cure for a disease or an illness. But sometimes, really more often, God is actively healing broken relationships, mending broken hearts, and bringing hope to those in despair. This expanded understanding of what a miracle is comes from preparation. It comes from reading the Bible and praying and being in holy community with other believers. If we don't do the prep work beforehand to increase our sensitivity to the workings of God, we will frequently miss the miraculous. I have a friend whose father is struggling with his health. There are a lot of unanswered questions about his health right now. If I was only looking for the miracle of his cure, I would have missed the miracle of reconciliation that happened among the children of the man. His health struggles has brought healing to a long fractured relationship among the children. God is present and working and healing the relationships is the miracle here. So had I not been in relationship with the family, had I not been in the right place at the right time, had I been looking at my feet, I would have missed it. But because I was present, because I was connected to the family and was in the right spot and looking in the right direction, I was able to witness the jaw-dropping miracle God performed. God's daily work in our lives is just as beautiful as the northern lights. But if we want to bear witness to the active, awe-inspiring, gorgeous handiwork of God, we need to get ourselves ready to receive it. We have to prepare ourselves. We have to be looking in the right direction, and we have to be in the right place too. And you know what? One way to get ready is with a daily devotion like you'd find at extraordinaryconnection.org.